Hey guys, yeah, Wideload here, back again in Finland, in this city called Helsinki. So yeah, just came in. This is the university building, so we've been inside there. They've got some statues and things. I've brought Mrs. Wideload along as well, so don't know if I'll get to take as many videos or anything, and probably just have to keep her safe most of the time. Very, very big building there. Couple of cheeky chappies on the roof. Hey guys, so just checking out to see if we can get into this. No, that's a shame. Can't actually get into the cathedral. But there is quite, I've sprinted up the steps, I'm out of breath. Quite a big viewing point from up here. And there's the Bell Tower Bar, which does pizza and things. Hey guys, so this is the world famous bustling square, which apparently is where the very first hot chocolate was made. Hey guys, breakfast with a view in this hotel. Look at that big bowl thing over there. What's that? Yeah, very, very nice. They've got this little donut stand as well, which I always think is kind of crazy for breakfast. There's the hot stuff. Yeah, we're in this main park area. This is called the Guden Park, and apparently it was planted in the 1930s. That makes it nearly 100 years old, which is really, really good. Some of these bushes here have stood the test of time. So anyway, yeah, come check it out. And there's a man on this podium, and he actually planted the first seed, so that's good. Yeah, I don't know if you saw that. I couldn't even do a voiceover of the band because it was so loud and out of tune. But you know, it's good to see them having fun. Some of them look like they wish they could have been anywhere else, but apparently they're the winners of Junior Eurovision 2023. So that's exciting, and I suppose it keeps them off the streets. Hey guys, yeah, so down at the market area, there's a lot of tents, there's food and stuff. It's basically just the same as markets everywhere. One of the issues with globalization, I think, is everything basically is just now the same. You get the same stuff everywhere, nothing really is that special. Anyway, yeah, we're down here, we're just checking it out. I would probably spend about 5 minutes in a place like this, but I'm with Mrs. Wideload, so we're going to be here for an hour or two, but that's okay. I don't know if you can see this just up there. That's called the Cathedral on the Hill, and it was built there actually. Initially it was supposed to be a defensive fortress or structure, but they decided that nobody really wants to invade Finland, so they made it into a cathedral instead. So that was nice. So this is the market square. It's like a big indoor market or something. Pretty crazy. It kind of feels like you're on a train or something, like a Hogwarts Express. I think I could propose doing vlogs for them in the market square, maybe. I doubt it. Just saw some cloudberry jam there for €8. We spent 14, so that's a real shame. Have you ever seen salmon cooked like that? So yeah, it was quite a nice little market square or something. It's like a permanent indoor market. There's a lot of eateries and things, some interesting things to look at. Mrs. Wideload got us up a coffee. So I think I did quite well actually to hold off on getting a lot of different things. But now I have to try and find this ferry over to the Fortress Island. So that's going to be the next activity. We're going to go to some island called Salmonella and see the fortress over there. So yeah, this is a little sort of music area or something, some sort of bar or ice cream shop. There's nobody there, so I probably wouldn't trust it. So I think that's the boat we're going on there. Tried to tell Mrs. Wideload it was the wrong boat, but she wouldn't listen to me, so we bought tickets for that one. Found out it was twice the price of the other one, but it'll be a nice trip anyway, so we'll just suck it up, I guess. Now, one of these rascals ate Mrs. Wideload's cookie. She was eating it and he just swooped in behind and just took half the thing out of her hand. He took the whole thing out of her hand. Luckily she didn't have it all out of the bag though, so you gotta watch out for that. So we're on the ferry now and it is bitterly cold. Bitterly cold. Mrs. Wideload's alright, she's got a coat and trousers on, but she won't let me sit downstairs and I am freezing. But hey, we'll get there in the end. Hey guys, so we made it to Salmonella Island, which is apparently the most beautiful sea fortress in Finland, so that's nice. And yeah, it's very nice, to be fair. There's lots of nice trees, very green leaves. Look at that big slide over there, or maybe is that a rubbish chute? Possibly. Let me see. I think it's a rubbish chute, sorry. Well anyway, yeah, we're just going to dander around here, maybe have a picnic, which we stole from the buffet breakfast, so that'll be good. Hey guys, so we've found a way inside the fortress prison, I think. So this is where they put you if I don't get more than 15 views on this one. I'm just going to pack it in and come back and live here. Mrs. Wideload's away. I've lost her again. So not much to it, to be honest, but I think back in the day the camaraderie and the brotherhood of you know, men in arms would have made this place very, very homely indeed. So yeah, I can just imagine them having bacon baguettes after a long hard day out on the ships. So apparently this place is called Angtrang Edvards Courtyard, and he's actually buried underneath that little ship there in the middle. So don't know what he died of. He had quite an unfortunate name, however. So here we have the Salmonella dry docks. It's a dock where different ships would come to be repaired, and possibly still are. I mean, that one doesn't look that old, so that's interesting. Well, this is very picturesque, isn't it? It's like a little meadow, got a little bridge going over the pond as well. Very, very nice. Maybe have a picnic here. Guys, we're just eating our picnic, trying to eat in peace, and these little rascals have appeared, begging Mrs. Wideload for a bit of bread, bit of my croissant. Now they're fighting over it. They are quite cute little characters. Guys, so these apparently are the big cannons that used to blast ships right out of the water. So they would have sat there, and if any ships came within the area, they would have just blasted them, and anybody on board would have been killed actually, so it's quite savage. But I guess that's war, isn't it? Some people going into the sea and things, sitting on the boats. Very, very cold. Very, very cold. Guys, so this is called the King's Gate, and it's got a little drawbridge here to get over a moat. There we go, dry moat actually, and that's the boat that we're going back on, but we're not going yet. Anyway, yeah, so the king would have come in here and had his private parties and stuff, and then he would have, you know, slain anybody who tried to approach. Mrs. Wideload's trying her best here to terrorise these little goslings. Cute little characters, to be fair. There's this one over here, it's a bit of the ugly duckling. He's sort of hiding in front of his daddy. There he is. He's a bit bigger. He's been shunned by his friends.